We've played 14 games here in the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Time for number 15 as Barrington takes on Crystal Lake South. Barrington takes the first possession, and it's a 6-5 team in the Broncos taking on a 6-3 Gators team. With the pump fake, Brett Budzik, and then the jump shot will be no good. The attempt from Will Reinhardt, but the inside feed off the rebound will be good. Reinhardt gets his first two of the night. He had 20 in the winning effort on Monday. Top of the key is Myers. He'll take it himself for the layup. Two quick field goals for both teams. Matthew Myers on the layup. Inside the Reinhardt, he finds a whole lot of green and white in the paint, and here come the Gators. Top of the key over to Geske, and the inside feed will be surrounded by red and white. No good attempt coming from Jordan Friesen, but no good. Swing pass, and holding on to the ball will be number 12 there, Anthony Spann. Taking himself to the top of the key. Once again, this is the Barrington team that put up 60 last night and a Crystal Lake South team that put up 81. So very potent offenses for both sides. The screen is set, but collapsing will be number 24. The layup no good, and the rebound will be Crystal Lake. 3-on-2 fast break. But we will see Geske hold on to that one. Bobbles it a little bit. Again, two teams with very victorious efforts on Monday, and the jump shot is no good. And the putback will find the same result. Some physicality there, but no call. As Reinhardt battled Friesen in the paint there. Still 2-all with 5:56 left in the first. Errant bounce pass is corralled. Ooh, tough inside feed, and another steal coming from the Gators. They've really done a good job cutting down on inside pass lanes. Ooh, taking himself will be Nolan, but he'll dish it out for the outlet. No good on the three. That three attempt coming from Geske. And he had 10 last night. Fight in the paint, and that will fall there. See him there, number 32, Will Reinhardt. My apologies. This will be for two. Reinhardt again, and the winning effort as he hits that first one. Putting up 20, and that was with a, doing some quick mental math here, with a 9-point first quarter. So coming out the gates hot, he'll get 2 free throws in this effort, and he'll have his team's 4 with 5:24 left in the first quarter. Some work outside here. Geske takes it up himself, and that will be good from downtown. The second field goal rather will fall for the Gators. Quick on the fast break, but corralling it will be Spann. Top of the key, back to Spann. He'll try taking himself. He'll lose it again. Some big-time ball handling issues in the paint for the Broncos. That'll be, I believe, their third steal in this quarter. As the score remains a lowly 5-4. I say lowly because this is the team, once again, putting up 60 and 81, Broncos and Gators respectively, in their winning efforts. Geske again with the fade. Off the back rim and out. Rebound fought for and won by Myers. He'll dish that back out. Geske again, nothing doing. Errant bounce pass will be fought over. And it'll take some time, but the jump ball will be called. Take a look at that possession arrow down, and that is still in favor of the Gators. And a quick substitution in for the Broncos. In is number 20, Ben Weber. Weber, in last night's effort, had 6, all coming in the third. deep pass out to Timothy Seisenhop. I see Geske try to get work done again. Ooh, not ready for the pass there. Tough shot, no good. On the shot there, number 33, Tyler Haskin. Oh, and a call travel there. So another turnover for a very struggle-filled offense right now, as we have some more substitutions coming in for the Gators. We'll see Tyler Clarkson step in, rather. And just as he steps in, he'll find a menacing trap half court. He'll get the ball back to himself after an errant pass to another substitution, Weston Buckner. And that's going to be a called foul. And out to Clarkson. He had 2 last night. Ooh, a tough pass. A Sia Red there takes it and runs the fast break. Ooh, a good feed in the right. He'll put that up, but no good. And rebound in favor of Weston Buckner and the Gators. Ooh, trying to corral that one in is Geske. He can't, and here comes the Broncos fast break. Ooh, and you just saw in the middle of traffic right there, Austin Perkins, as he picked up his dribble a bit and was bumped around a little bit. Again, only combined 9 points for a team, or 2 teams rather, that combined for 141 points last night. That one's going to go against Crystal Lake South again. That one on Zach Geske. And that will have us see Reiner to the line again, getting 2 in his last trip and having all of his team's points. And he will miss that one, so 2 for 3 on the night. And I believe we're going to see a quick substitution in for Barrington. We will, as getting his first look at tonight's action, or second rather, will be number 15, Brett Budzik. And he'll set out for Mickey O'Donnell. And that'll be, quick correction, Buckner's second foul. He's already in foul trouble. His second free throw is good. Both teams offensively struggling, and regaining his dribble will be Clarkson. A nice pass and the jump shot, no good. And another fast break ran by Barrington. Coming in quick is Nolan. No good. Rebound will be battled over in the paint, but we will see number 32, Weston Buckner again, reel it in. Geske, you've seen him put that 3 up before, and it has been successful earlier in the tournament. Oh, and battling in down low. A nice pass out to Buckner. No good, though, as nothing has been going on either team's side offensively. Ooh, a nice cut there. Went for the layup by Anthony Spann, but he ran into some traffic there and will go to the line, I believe, on the shot. No, that was not a shooting foul. We'll see an inbound from Budzak. Arm not quite high enough, not quite shooting enough, although he started the first steps of that layup. Another substitution in for Barrington, as we will see Mickey O'Donnell back in for Brett Budzik. Pass out to Spann. Kind of trapped in the corner there. Creates his own offense, puts up the layup, but it's going to be blown dead on the floor. Looks like a blocking before the shot was up. And that was before it was up, so we'll see Barrington get a fresh clock and a new start. Pass out 2. Span, and the 3 will be good. That one coming from Ben Weber. So the first 3 for Ben Weber. Both teams have one. Geske has one for the Gators. Ooh, the runner will be off the back rim and no good. Rebound Span. The fast break here. It's 3-on-3. Reinhardt loses control of that ball, and it's going to be back on the inner side of the court for the Gators. Quickly running out of the trap, and that might be an offensive advantage here. Jump shot from Geske, though, no good off the front iron. And both teams getting their cardio in, as it's been a fast break, back and forth battle. That one called the charge against Span. Is a good job there. You see him right there front center. Number 3, Matthew Myers, taking the charge. Span not happy with that one. He's been very active offensively. You've seen him attack the hoop several times, but he is off the scorecard. He is no field goals, no free throws. 8-5 with 1:38 left in tonight's first quarter. That jump shot, though, by Geske is good. He's got 5. Coming off the screen. Inside pass finds a lot of trouble. And that'll be last touched by Crystal Lake South. Again, so 2 teams have 2 players at 5, as that 3 is no good. So those players with 5 for Barrington. Will Reinhardt, he's got 3 from the charity stripe and a field goal. Zachary Geske, he's got 5 from a 3 and a field goal. The only other field goal on that team, Matthew Myers. The 3 is up and good. So that one falling for Matthew Myers. He has his own 5. And it's now 10-8. It's Crystal Lake South. Ooh, the runner no good. Tough rebound fought for and put back up. No good on the effort. And it continues. A very diligent effort down in the paint, but cutting off Will Reinhardt's pass is Geske. A tough pass up to Geske. The 20-footer, no good, and here come the Broncos. Ooh, and quick respondents there from the Gators, cutting off any kind of semblance of a fast break and forcing what might possibly be the last possession of this first quarter. Both teams waking up a little bit with the 3 ball, as we saw Myers get on the scoreboard with his own 3. 3 seconds left, no good on the air ball, and that's going to bounce away and conclude our first quarter. Not a lot of math for me in this first quarter. Will Reinhardt, he has 5, and Ben Weber has a 3. That is all of the offensive production from the Broncos so far. Reinhardt, he is 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Taking a look at the Gators, who enjoy a 2-point lead. Zachary Geske and Matthew Myers have been doing it all, both with 5, both with identical field goal completions. That is a 2-pointer and a 3. Again, very odd to see both these teams that have scored for Barrington 60 and Crystal Lake 81, respectively, last night, to end this quarter at a combined 18, but it's got to be a testament to some tough defense. And for Barrington, you've seen a lot of turnovers. They try to force that fast break so far, and all they've been doing is turning it over with some really nice D set by Crystal Lake South. And on their end, they can't seem to find an answer for the bigs, especially Will Reinhardt, who is an essential key to this Barrington team. He does a great job down low defensively. Really has to force Geske, who seems to have been this quarter's shooter, to get at least an 18-footer, a 16-footer, a long jump shot, which not the highest percentage look. And I think with the defense Barrington's been showing, they'll take that every time. But with the conversations on the sideline concluding, we will get back into the second quarter of Hinkle Holiday Classic, brought to you by Meyer. Ben Weber with the three, has no hesitation, and knocks it down. That's 6 for him, and he only has threes. And quickly cutting it in to a 10-11 game now in favor of Barrington. Gaske trying to get something going on the outside. As is a lot of this team looking for something here. A deep pass and the three, no good. And you see Weber get that rebound. He'll try to start a fast break. He'll find a lot of trouble, but will dish it out. And the open jumper, no good. That one was Brett Budzak on the shot, but he'll take his own three again. And a bit of a heat check there, no good. And here comes the fast break. Quickly quelled there. No inside moves allowed there for number 3, Matthew Myers, the turnover. Oh, tough layup. The rebound, Reinhardt, and on a putback, looks like he got fouled there. A little bit of action down low. So some early fireworks in this quarter. Weston Buckner already with 3 fouls, and you hate to see that if you are CL South. It's a very important bench player, role player, as Reinhardt will hit his 4th field goal, or rather free throw, my apologies, of the day. Cut the lead, or expanded rather, within 2. And another one is good, so a 3-point lead is enjoyed by the Broncos. To be their highest of the day. Ooh, an errant pass into Myers. It's corralled and brought in. The 3-pointer is good. That one falling for Tyler Clarkson. He finds his way in the scoreboard and is the 3rd Gator to have a 3 tonight. A nice feed inside. Bouncing off the back rim, though. That effort no good from Austin Perkins. A tipped inside pass is caught by the intended receiver. That'll be Ben Weber, and he will hit the field goal. Offense working a little bit better for both sides in this quarter. Oh, here comes Clarkson with the one-hander. Looks pretty, but the result wasn't. Leverage fighting his way inside. He gets that ball off to Reinhardt, puts it up, no whistle, and that's another 2 for Will Reinhardt. Quick tipper there, and it's a 3-on-1 now. A nice inside feed. The layup is textbook, and that'll fall for Mickey O'Donnell. He'll get his 1st field goal of the night. And look at that. Just like that, Barrington blown up a little bit. Tyler Clarkson for Crystal Lake South has their only points in this quarter. However, for Ben Weber and the Broncos, he has 5 this quarter, culminating to an 8 in the first half. Will Reinhardt has his own 2, and Mickey O'Donnell has his own 2. So that's a breakdown of the early second quarter numbers, as they have put on a quick 9. Ben Weber being a huge help for what was a pretty stymied offense. He has 5 this quarter once again. And we'll see who steps up for Crystal Lake South and tries to respond offensively. Saw Gaske trip a little bit, but he'll take that pass. A runner from the free throw line, no good. And the offensive woes continue for the Gators. See Mickey O'Donnell bring it up. O'Donnell, in his last effort, came away with 8. That's 2 threes. So certainly is a threat from downtown. Over to Weber. He's been dangerous and hits another 3. That'll be his 3rd 3 of the night. And the Gators got to find an answer for Ben Weber. Already Weber eclipsing what he had last night with 6. Ooh, tough pass inside, and it is all Barrington in this quarter. Another tough pass, 2 quick turnovers, and the fast break continues. Both teams getting their cardio in a little bit, running back and forth off these turnovers. And we'll see if the inside cut. That's a tough look offensively for Tyler Haskin. But he will get a trip to the line and a chance to get his first points of the night. That one bounces off for Haskin. Class of 2018. He is 6'4", so we'll be holding on to him for 2 more years, and I have to wonder if Tyler Haskin will continue to grow. The first trip to the line for CL South does not go the way they planned. 2 misses, as it is a 22-13 lead for Barrington. No question, this has been their best run and their biggest lead. And you see the tight defense now on Weber. They're trying to prevent anything from getting him open. He's been the hot hand this half. Quick rotations, Weber, another 3. That one well defended. And the putback by Reinhardt is denied. We'll see what Costa Rica South has cooking. Gleason over. 2. Number 20, that was Luke Nolan with his first 2 of the night. And they cut that lead within 7. So just over 3 minutes left. Crystal Lake getting their second field goal of the quarter. They've been a little bit slow offensively. And you just see Ben Weber lose that one in traffic. Another turnover as those start to reel their ugly heads once again. And a long 2 coming from Luke Nolan. No good. A slower pace here for Barrington. Inside feed, a lot of bumping going around, but that will fall. A nice feed to Austin Perkins, and he'll get his first 2 of the ball game. 24-15 is your score. Barrington tipping passes all over the place, playing good offense and defensive basketball in this quarter. Keeping the hot hands of Zachary Geske and Matthew Myers quiet in this quarter. We mentioned earlier they were pretty much the driving force in that first quarter. And Geske getting blocked. There it is again. Anthony Spann coming up. Pass it over to Weber. Weber will fight his way inside, put the layup up, and that'll be, I believe, another charge. That going against Weber. That'll be his first. So good basketball IQ shown here by the Gators. As those refs gonna try to dry the court a little bit with what they have. Seems happy enough with it. And with that, we will get this game back underway. Trying to beat Spann on the ground eventually. Ooh, with an inside feed, another turnover. And here come the red and white. Spann will take it himself, he'll get it. And will go to the line to try to make that a 3-point effort. Good layup there, fighting through the contact, getting himself 2. The and 1 is good, so only missing 1 free throw in this half. They're 5 for 6 from the line as a team. And that, with a combined dominant second quarter, extends the lead out to 12 over Crystal Lake South. Bob Ligovitis-Geske will get his screen. Pass it down. A tough inside feed. We've seen that before. That one intended for Joshua Friesen. No good, and Barrington looks to pile on in this second day of pool competition. Taking a quick cut, finding a lot of white jerseys. Weber was prized for the three, but he couldn't bring the pass in, but he'll get two anyway on the runner. And a dominant performance in this quarter. Another steal. It seems like it's routine. Weber with the layup, and he'll connect there too. He has been on fire in this quarter. 2 threes and 3 field goals. That's a combined 12 points on the night, or on the quarter rather, for Ben Weber. Another steal, and it's looking like the Crystal Lake South Gators are not comfortable offensively. The and one will be no good. That'll rattle out, but that'll give the Broncos and Will Reinhardt a chance to pile it on more here. That one against Geske. You mentioned the good first quarter, having a hard time in the second. No good there for Reinhardt. It'll be his second miss. Will Reinhardt, 6'6" senior. And we mentioned earlier, is a very important component offensively and defensively, especially down low for the Broncos. This is the first one. Will connect on the second. It's his 3rd point of the quarter. And the scoring coming in bunches for Barrington. It's a 32-15 score here. Fight for a steal. That, if landed, would have been another turnover, but a nice pass inside on the layup. Luke Nolan has been a bright spot for the Gators. He hits his 4th point of the quarter. And a swing pass with 23 seconds left, a 32-17 lead. We'll see if Barrington just looks to hold on to it for as long as they can and leave this first half after an impressive second quarter gets them to a 15-point lead. There you see Anthony Spann, only with 3 points, but a very important component offensively. He tries for the layup, and that'll rattle in and fall for Spann. And it's been working for everyone. That'll end the first half of action here at the Hinkle Holiday Classic, brought to you by Meyer. Let's take a quick look at the numbers before we take a quick break. There you see both teams heading into their respective locker rooms. Let's see what happened in that second quarter. Mickey O'Donnell had 2. Will Reinhardt had 3. Anthony Spann had 3. Ben Weber had 12. And Austin Perkins had 2 for the Gators. A little less active, but Luke Nolan had 4 in that quarter, and Tyler Clarkson hit an early 3. Taking a look at Ben Weber's total numbers, he has 15 on the night, so powering just under half of Barrington's offensive force. A very hot second quarter for Barrington, and they enjoy a hefty lead. We'll see what Crystal Lake South looks to do to try to bring this one within reason in the third. And we will see that in a quick couple of 10 minutes. So stay tuned here on YouTube.com for the Hinkle Holiday Classic, brought to you by Meyer. And I'll see you real soon. That's all right. How you doing? All right. I'm busy. I'm all over the place. All right. Sounds good. It's always open. It's Barrington and Crystal Lake South. Yeah. We're getting crushed right now. Okay. One more. And as we come back in, it looks like Crystal Lake South has a lot to handle as they are trying to recuperate after a 22-7 second quarter ended in favor of the Broncos. It's like that three is up, but no good. That attempt coming from Myers. And a little bit of a fight over that rebound, but after a while, and when he settles down, it's going to be Barrington ball. Coming up quick with the drive. A nice dish out to Reinhardt. A good pass, though, from Mickey O'Donnell. So 36-17 in favor. Ooh, a steal. And here comes Ben Weber. Another layup for him. And on the night, Weber is at 17. He has been killing it. And so far, it looks like more of the same. Another turnover. Ooh, and you see Brett Budzik look for his first field goal. He took a tumble there, but still got the steal. And that'll be on the ground, of course. A bit of a trip there. Of course, unaccidental. And after the 10-minute break, it looks like Barrington is back to old business, getting turnovers and getting open looks. Tough work inside Reinhardt, but he will go to the line. So far on the night, Reinhardt pretty good from the charity stripe. He's 5 for 6 for the night. And that miss, Reinhardt looking for his 11th point of the night. And can't find it from the free throw line, but the rebound will be by Mickey O'Donnell. A swing pass out to Weber. He's dangerous at the three-point line. Taking himself for the layup. Nothing but net there on the layup, and he continues to roll. Keeping on the pressure is Barrington, but good work by the Gators to fight through it. Nice outlet pass. And that one connects for Joshua Gleason. He gets his first field goal for the night. And Ben Weber with the three off the front iron, but he'll get his own rebound and get denied inside. Good D coming from the Gators, but good resilience coming from the Broncos. They get another close bucket, that one from Austin Perkins. And always just hugging those passes, but they're going to call over and back on Zachary Geske. And we're going to see some substitutions in as we see number 32, Weston Buckner, step in, Luke Nolan, and also Tyler Clarkson. Clarkson and Nolan had all the 7 that the Gators put up in that second quarter, so some very established reserves step in. Again, 42-19 in favor of Barrington. They ran away with this one so far in that second quarter and continue to find ways to get to the bucket. And that swing pass out to Levin won't be offered on. I thought it would have been, but nonetheless, with no shot clock, they have all time in the world. A quick cut. Nice cut, nice layup, nice feed. Good communication as Reinhard was able to put that one in for the Broncos. Some inside work in, a nice pivot out with the fade, but no good. That effort coming from number 32, Weston Buckner. Buckner has a good amount of fouls, so we gotta be careful. He's at 3. High pass is brought in by Austin Perkins. The 3, though, will connect as they have been falling for the Broncos. That time it was Mickey O'Donnell. For all the 3s this team's had, it's a collective 4. Only 2 different Broncos, the recipient of those 3s. Mickey, and of course, Ben Weber. That one out of bounds, and we'll see a timeout. Some well-earned applause coming from the Barrington bench as they have been facilitating all night. Take a look at the numbers so far in this quarter. It has been 2 from Perkins, 4 from Ben Weber, 4 from Will Reinhard, and 3 from Mickey O'Donnell. So far on the night, that combines to 13 points over for the Crystal Lake South Gators. It's a lone 2 from Joshua Friesen. That has been all that they've managed to put up in this quarter, because they've had 10 the first, 7 in the second, and 2 so far in the third. One more time reminding you, this is a team that put up 81 in their win last night. They've only found a way to put up a fraction of that. 19. 47-19 Barrington with 4:30 left in the third quarter. Some nice perimeter D coming from the Gators. And trying to find a way to pass through that zone and get the ball to Weber was Brett Budzik, but good job rebounding and reacting to that inside pass from the Gators. Here comes Weber, no good there. That rebound will be possession of the Gators. A tough pass and a huge swing pass over to Tyler Clarkson. Clarkson will swing it over. That one intercepted though halfway through, looking like a cornerback as the head fake works. The pass does not. That one intended for Reinhard. Swing pass to the corner. Off the back iron, no good. Only 1 3 tonight to make that 2 threes tonight for the Gators. As, the nice layup hits the front iron on the attempt from Clarkson. You know he's had 3 tonight. And it is Anthony Spann passing it out inside, needing a lot of help defense. Spann tried taking it, but that was poked loose. Well by Friesen, but they will take their time, bring it up. 19:47 with 3:06 left to go. Oh, and that pass was telegraphed. All over that one was Brett Budzik. The miss is rebounded and good from Will Reiner. He's been great all night. And just some ball handling issues coming from Crystal Lake South. Managing to fight through the press, and the runner will not land. Not looking comfortable is this offense. As you see right there, number 24, Austin Perkins gets the rebound. A nice feed inside the Spann, feed to Reinhard, and just some pretty passes. Gets Will Reinhard his 8th of the quarter. And the scoring output has not been interrupted in this quarter either. They've been all over the place. And a nice inside pass to some opportunist there in Joshua Friesen. As there were two Barrington Broncos just kind of sleeping in the paint there. He found a way to go around them and put that one up. Pass out to Weber. Ball fake. Been relatively quiet this quarter. By that I mean he has 4 compared to the 12 he put up in the previous. And that one intercepted. A great trap by the sideline, and we'll see what the Gators can do. Losing the ball on the fake was Myers. And now it's a fast break here. A nice feed inside to Perkins. And another pretty pass. So what started out for the Broncos as dominant outside shooting has now turned into really good inside passes and dealing with the break well. The 3 is up and no good on the attempt. That was Tyler Clarkson. And Spann will take it up himself. He'll draw the foul on the drive. And it'll be on the ground. So he'll pass that one out. 1:09 left. An intimidating 22-point lead. Make that 32-point lead. The math exceeds me here as we'll see some massive substitutions coming in for both sides. And 3 is up, and that one falls. And on that 3, number 34, Ellie Ponova comes in, says, hey, I'm here too. Gets his team a 3. And some issues with that one up front. The 3 is up, off the back iron, rolls around and gets a Gator roll. For the 3, that one from Geske. He's been quiet since the first. Nice half-court trap there. As the Broncos look just to hold on to the last possession of the quarter. And end with an exclamation point. See what's been a dominant chunk of this game. Tough 3 up, and that one sails. Rebound will be corralled by the Gators. Whistle will be blown before that one could get off. And what has been a dominant second quarter has exploded into an intimidating 32-point lead in favor of Barrington. Barrington 4 points away from hitting the total last night in their win, and things have been looking to go their way. Let's take a look at the numbers so far in this quarter. So the Broncos have 3 from Mickey O'Donnell, 8 from Will Reinhardt, 4 from Ben Weber, 4 from Austin Perkins, and 3 from Eli Ponova. A balanced and distributed attack as the Gator faithful not happy with those last 2 quarters. Speaking of their team, let's see what they did in the third quarter. Zachary Geske had 3. Joshua Friesen had 4. And that is all they've had in that quarter. So 10 the first quarter, 7 the second, and another 7 in the third. We're just talking things over before we get into the final quarter of action. Doing a good job so far, keeping this game as objective as possible. I'm saying like good referee jokes. I don't know what they were laughing about. As the pass is to Mickey O'Donnell, and we start the final quarter of the ball game. Deep swing pass. Good job just keeping that ball in possession from number 30, Blake Gosling. And the whistle there will send Reinhardt to the free throw line. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Buckner there. Having a hard time staying out of trouble. Reinhardt so far good from the line, has been his team, but on both ends, not a ton of trips. First free throw is good, and Broncos draw first blood in this quarter. Second one falls through. Stay tuned because we're not done yet. It may be dark outside, but we have one more game for you as the Johnsburg takes on the home crowd of Jacobs in the final game of the second day of pool play. And of course, we'll be right back here at 9 a.m. Johnsburg doesn't get a lot of rest. They take on Bartlett at 9. Marion Central takes on Grant, Cary Grove, and Zion Benton. Prairie Ridge and Huntley. This Gators team will take on Lakes. The deep three is up. No good, and one last touch by the Broncos. South Elgin will take on Rockford Boylan. This Barrington team will take on Corliss. Corliss is a team that lost to the Gators. And Jacobs has Rockford Jefferson. And that'll end pool play. A little thing called Christmas comes up, so we'll take a break for that. And we'll come back with the seeding and the tournament play here on YouTube at the Hinkle Holiday Classic. That one, no good off the back iron. The good feed inside. Gosby, no good there. And with the three, that one falls for the Gators. On the three was Geske. He gets his third three of the night. And some difficulty passing. Nice traps in the corner, but Barrington gets out of it. Inside feed, rolls around, but no good. Haskin on the layup there. And Smith gets the putback. That one rolls around, no good. Smith with that putback. Sawyer, 6'5" forward, senior. So you take a look there at Luke Nolan looking to bring this ball in. Nolan with 4 on the night. The deep three from Geske, and he's feeling it. Back-to-back threes for Zach Geske. And without question, he leads his team in scores. A quick timeout will allow us to see just how much Geske has tonight. With 5 in the first quarter, 3 in the third, and 6 in the fourth. That's 14 for the night. He leads his team without question. The runner-up to the scorers title for the Gators goes to Matthew Myers. And he's had 5 in that first quarter. Once again, barring a 30-point comeback from the Gators, they will move on to a 6-4 record as Barrington will get their back-to-back wins and move on to 7-5. So far on the early season of Holiday Classic, it's always good to see a barometer of where you are as that runner is no good, but that'll be a called foul. And that'll get some applause from the Gators bench. There you see number 32. Layup is good there. I just mentioned him earlier. On the layup, Buckner. That'll be his first points of the night. Outside of foul trouble, he's always an important aspect down low for this Gators team. And he connects on the free throw. That 6'6" senior has 3 on the night. 5:25 left in the fourth quarter here. A nice feed inside to Sawyer Smith. He got 4 for the night. Pretty quick inside. That 2 is uncontested, but also no good. Rebound is put up, no good. A fight for that board. It's won by number 3, Justin Spiegel. And Barrington tries to find a hole in the zone. They put up a shot about an 8-foot one-hander away from the bucket. That no good. And you see him, number 5, Bart Susel. He touched that one last. Quick sub is going to catch Timothy Seisenhop, taking a quick break on the bench. There's 4:55 left, fourth quarter action. Out. Gleason puts it up, no good. Gleason, a huge force inside. He's 6'9", but we haven't seen a lot from him offensively tonight. Ooh, nice inside feed over to Sawyer Smith. And he's got 6 for the night. Tip pass there, going to, once again, the Gators. As always, this game and the entire first 3 brought to you by Beacon Broadcasting, based in South Elgin. High school students doing what they can to bring you this Hinkle Holiday Classic. And the layup, that one falls for Geske. Oh, inside feed meets a lot of traffic, but the dish to the 3 will not fall. And that ball is won by the Gators. A 2-on-1 fast break. The oop cannot fall for Geske. He'll get the rebound, put it up. And we'll miss there too. Battling for that rebound as you see Friesen try to bring it in, but he touched it last. Just missed that there. So 3:43 left, a 64-35 lead by Barrington. Mind you, this was a 2-point game after the first quarter, but it was pretty much blown out of proportion come the second and third as Spiegel misses that lead. Geske fights his way inside at the hop step. It's going to be on the ground, but he will draw a foul. Geske, take a look at him. He has been the majority of his team's offense. And Geske so far, a 6'2" senior. We'll take a break as he'll sub out for some reserves here. Some new faces coming in for the Gators. You see James Del Vicio and Corey Olson. And with 3:17, a much slower Broncos pace, bringing the ball up. And Smith's been hot all night. He'll hit the jumper, and he'll get 10 all in the fourth quarter. We talked about in the previous game with Ben Erickson the importance of getting the reserves in at this time, just to see how they handle scenarios and see what they do getting touches in. Well, if you could find a way to get 10 points all in one quarter, you must impress your coach a bit. So Barrington faithful might see a bit more of Smith here. Another foul will bring in another new face. See him right there, number 50. Not have him on a roster sheet. And a long 2 is no good there. And we'll see Spiegel bring it up a little quicker. Getting onto the sideline, Chemby Mukungwa for Crystal Lake South. He tags in for the sub. That long jumper is good, and there he is again. Sawyer Smith hits a 3 and has been killing it in this quarter, getting a standing ovation from his bench. Putting up the fake, inside feed to Friesen. He tries to get something going. Let's see what the call there. Looks like there was a bit of a bump. So he attacked the basket. Same right there, Friesen, 4 points on the night. Looks to improve that number from the cherry stripe. Try to cut this lead possibly within 33. Apologies, my math, not the best. One off the front iron, rolls in. And a quick sub. As we see Jason Smith come in for Crystal Lake South. And good on both free throws is Friesen, giving him 6 for the night. And after that, he'll take a quick break. You see on the bottom of the screen, taking a seat. He faces from all. Ooh, biting a little bit on the fake there was number 12, Corey Olsen. But he gained his composure there. And we'll see what Spiegel can do with some very tight D applied on him. A nice poke there. And he just gets some breathing room on the other half of the court. A nice feed and a hop step, but the attempt there from Goswin gets blocked. Pump fake here is feed inside to Spiegel, gets returned, and that's a gift right there. Christmas coming up real soon. Nice feed inside to Bart Souzel. Pass out to Olsen. Picks up a screen. And we'll call that one on the ground. With the team and Barrington in the bonus, we will see a 1-1 here. We will, and it doesn't matter as that first one falls. So talking things over with Goswin as he gets back in. That one will rattle around and fall there. 2 free throws, good for Olsen. He finds himself on the score sheet just within a minute. And Barrington looks to add a very impressive win to their resume. After that second quarter, after that first half rather, it's never been within 15. So very dominant performance coming from the Broncos. Ooh, that one intended for Spiegel, but a little late. And the steal and layup were both performed by Timothy Seasonal. So 71-41 is the score, an even 30-point deficit. And that will do it here. So what was a heavily contested first half, both teams kind of feeling each other out. And then we saw the Gators give up a lot of turnovers, and that has to be the big discussion that we had in the locker room for their competition tomorrow as they take on Lakes. To talk about turnovers, as Barrington took advantage of most, and with the hot hands of, see him right there, number 20, Ben Weber, they were able to not only take advantage, but do so in huge ways with a big scoring output in the second and third quarter. Let's give you the finals before we get ready for our final competition of the night. So Mickey O'Donnell ends his night with 5. Brett Budzik, a 0 on the night. Will Reinhardt had a very active entire game as he ends with 20. That evens out. Remember, he had the 4. Anthony Span had 3. Ben Weber ended his with 20. Austin Perkins 4. And Eli Ponova 3. And then Sawyer Smith ends a very impressive 13-point final. And we go over to Crystal Lake. Zachary Geske ends with 16. Friesen has 6. Matthew Myers had 5. Luke Nolan had 4. Seisenop had 2. Clarkson with 3. Buckner with 3. And Olsen with 2. Crystal Lake goes on to be 6-4. And the Broncos pick up another win to become 7-5. So that book closes. Another one opens very soon. So stay tuned as I will be here to take on the Johnsburg v. Jacobs matchup. The home crowd should be here. We saw a good audience Saturday night. We'll see what they can do against a very skilled Johnsburg team. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you real soon down Giacopolis. And the final score once again, 71-41.